Where do you get your news? Are you watching this report on your television set? Or perhaps the video's been embedded in an online news article? Or maybe you're watching this as a YouTube video. Survey after survey has shown that TV news audiences are gradually eroding as online news sources become more popular. In fact, among young people aged 16 to 24, the internet has become the most popular source for news. Popular but unregulated, something which has got the UK's biggest broadcasters more than a little concerned. Rather unusually, the titans of TV news here have got together and written a joint letter calling on the government to set up an independent watchdog to regulate social media news.
We do not think it realistic or appropriate to expect internet and social media companies to make all the judgment calls about what content is and is not acceptable without any independent oversight. There is an urgent need for independent scrutiny of the decisions taken and greater transparency.
According to TV news bosses, the issue is about money too.
We invest significantly in British infrastructure and content, pay high and fair levels of tax, and we are all regulated by Ofcom.
The message from Team Television is that it's just not fair. Here they are playing by the rules, paying their fair share of tax and subject to the strictest of broadcasting codes from TV regulator Ofcom. Every channel broadcasting in the UK is subject to Ofcom rules, RT included. And if any viewers complain about seeing something distressing, unbalanced or just plain incorrect, a TV channel can be investigated and fined. The message from Team TV is that the tech giants need a watchdog just like that.
There is obviously a vested interest on the parts of many of these companies in trying to protect themselves from this form of competition. They see it as a very unfair playing field. These US social media giants have, to a large extent, avoided any of the costs in tax terms, in terms of supporting infrastructure investment in the UK, much of which has been borne by the very companies that are signatories to this petition.
The head of Ofcom has said that creating a clone organisation to oversee online news is a good idea.
We welcome emerging actions by the major online players, but consider that the argument for independent regulatory oversight of their activities has never been stronger.
The proposals from the TV bosses haven't come out of the blue. The government's promised to make Britain the safest place in the world to be online, and by the end of the year is set to unveil its future internet strategy. Now seems like a good time to try to influence it.
Freedom of speech always comes with caveats. In the same way, we can all obviously participate in discussions on the internet, but there are same level of legal disciplines and caveats that apply there. I don't think it's ever been a completely free playground, but up until now it has managed to avoid regulation. The question now is whether it continue to avoid regulation. There is growing pressure from all sides for some form of regulation. The question is how this would work, and a lot of those questions really haven't been answered yet.